Hey everybody, welcome back inside the Mind of Matt. I'm out here tinkering with my toy, and it occurred to me that today kind of marks like the 2-month anniversary with my 3D printer, and I'm here doing some tweaks to it, and I should be documenting it for all the followers out there that I've accumulated over the last month, and I appreciate those of you that have taken an interest in my channel, and I hope that you share the word and more people come. And I want to kind of define the direction that this channel really is. I mean, once again, the description is simple. I'm just a guy. I got a 3D printer, I got a garage full of stuff and a head full of ideas, and I can make fire, so I can kind of do whatever I want, really. And I got this printer. I put it together. I've had some success. I've had some failure. I've had some frustration. And it's been cool. It's been frustrating. It's been an experience, and it's only 2 months into it. I've learned so much, because not only have I learned how to calibrate this precision machine that I got really inexpensive, but I've also learned how to use a couple of new programs. I've also gotten into learning some Linux and gotten into the Raspberry Pi and programming some stuff that is outside of the realm of 3D that is able to bring into the 3D, but I can also use for my channel and stuff like that. So this has been a real learning experience, but I want to reiterate one of the things that I can truly contribute to my success, alright, and understand that this is a DIY. Do it yourself. Okay, before I even got this printer, I had watched videos on how to put it together. I didn't even have it, and I was putting it together in my mind, being prepared and knowing kind of what was going to go where. And plus, if you didn't see my assembly video, it's kind of in a time lapse, so it's not like it's not an instructional whatsoever, but you can watch it. It's one of my videos back there. But I did research. I got a program that I've been designing my models with. That I learned how to make a 3D model before I even had a 3D printer. So I did some research. So guys, there's a lot of people reaching out and asking, what they call silly questions and stuff, which, when you're learning something, there's no silly questions. There's just, you don't know. So that how do you learn if you don't ask questions? So make sure that you're asking questions. Go out there and search for your question, though. Don't just ask your question, because if you're asking it, the chances that somebody else asked it before you and got an answer is out there. So guys, seriously, research your stuff before you just go throwing up some oddball, I know this may sound stupid kind of question. Go do some research. Use your Google, use your YouTube. All right, it's much easier than having to read something. Or it's much easier to watch a video than it is to have to read something. I know I'm not much of a reader. I like to be visual and hands-on. So go watch a YouTube video. But you search in YouTube and you'll find a video out there that'll teach you something about this, and then you can take it, even if it's not your machine. They all work the same way. So, but you got to tweak these things. You got to work with them, and print stuff to improve it. Print your calibrations, points, your bed, your X, Y, your Z, make an investment, because this is not, if you're getting an Anet or a Tronics or any one of these entry level, build it yourself. Even the Prusa the kit, you know, you still got to build it you still got to put it together. You still got to calibrate it. You still got to do all that stuff. You know, unless you're getting it straight out of the box already built and paying an extra $200 for it, you know, and still the chances of it coming from there to here, something could be wrong. So you never know. This is not like I'm going to put this thing together and it's going to print, you know, quality parts. Noticed I'm over here, I'm filing and getting it so it fits right. You know, it's not an exact science until you get it exactly right. And to get to there, I'd like to share, you know, as much as I can. But some of this, like I said, guys, you gotta do it yourself. Do the research. There are experts out there. I am not an expert. I am just a guy with a 3D printer in my garage, and I got a bunch of ideas that I was going to use for other ideas, and it's a hobby. It's something I do in my spare time. I'm not a full-time 3D printer. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. You know, it doesn't pay my bills, so I have to go and I have to be an electrician. But just understand, guys, this is a hobby. You're not going to just build a model airplane and you know, go fly it. You know, you got to learn how to fly after you build it. You build it, now you got to learn how to operate it. And there are people that do this for a living. They've gone through training, they've gone through the schooling, and they've taken the time to trial and error and learn, and if this is what you want to do, then do that. Research. Do your research. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more Inside the Mining Rack. This is a GoPro adapter that I printed. You know, this is actually 3 different models I took from 3 different sites, and this is going to go on my bed, and it's going to be from my camera.